Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton Diode EST snowboard binding. The Burton Diode is an all-mountain binding that's super lightweight, very comfortable, and designed for intermediate to advanced level hard chargers. On the response rating, it's going to sit on the stiffer end of the scale. It's going to match up with very, very responsive snowboards. Now, this is the EST option, so the bindings actually have mounting hardware on the lateral and medial sides, not directly underneath your foot. It allows the board to flex more naturally when you're using EST bindings. Now the diodes are very lightweight, and that's because of the carbon and nylon dual component chassis. There's two zones, a lower zone that's actually attached to your board, and an upper zone that kind of hinges because of the living hinge that allows your foot to roll more naturally and to rebound with kind of flexing out. Now, there's a couple of components that really make this thing stand out besides the carbon. One of them actually happens to be the spring bed. Now, the spring bed acts as what Burton says as a trampoline. Notice that the section that actually touches the base of your boot doesn't touch the board. There's actually kind of like a separation system that's kind of suspended by little pillars. Now, one thing that's unique about this is that you can actually kind of feel it like rebound. So I know it's kind of hard to describe, but when you're on your board, now the sections that are attached to your board will kind of like flex naturally, and your foot kind of stays in one spot. So it kind of feels like it almost moves up and down as the binding sides kind of flex, especially when you're inside of a turn. It's a little bit different of a feeling than you'd have if you had just like a full bed or century bed directly underneath your foot, like you find in some of the other Burton bindings. But overall though, I do like the spring bed, especially because it has like that full perimeter of EVA padding along with it. The high back is a polycarbonate, very stiff high back. As you see, it's very minimalistic, and that's another thing that makes it so lightweight. There's just a little bit of padding on a heel cup that actually suctions to the back of your boot, and there's a nice little roll to the top of the high back so it doesn't jam in to your calves and to the back of your boot. There is a little bit of a forward lean adjustment. You can actually make this thing have zero lean, go straight up. And then there's the straps. Both are mold injected, very comfortable, and they're not going to break in. They're not going to like become squishy or anything of that sort, like you find some other bindings that have like a foam padding or an EVA. This is the Hammock Strap. Hammock Strap is this is asymmetrical. There's two parts to it. There's a spine and then a section that kind of contours around your boot. Again, 3D molded. And then the toe strap is a super grip. There's no seams to it. It's not going to fall apart. The only downside to the super grip is that you can only wear it on the front side of your toes. You can't wear it over the top of your foot. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but there still is people that wear their toe straps on top of their foot. It's okay. Maybe thinking about changing it because this thing really rules. But overall though, this is a pretty amazing binding. But the thing that really blows my mind the most is the double-take buckles. The double-take buckles have been part of the line for a couple of years now. They actually have two sides to the ladder. A helical side that drives the buckle into the ladder, and then the medial side, or the inside, actually has horizontal teeth that lock the buckle in place. You get a lot less tooth or teeth kind of like shredding because of that double-take buckle. If you're looking for something that's lightweight, really responsive, you should probably check out the Diode. This is the EST version, and you can check it out at thehouse.com.